Alright everyone, good morning. We're back again for another trash picking episode. Oh, it might have some trash or treasure on the right. Looks like there's a lot of bulk out. Oh no, it's just a guy. You see someone looking in a trash can, it kind of looks like a big pile from a far distance. Anyway, it is trash picking day. Let's find some treasure this morning, see what happens. Trash picking, taco stacks, another day, another dollar. Let's find some things. Let's do it. All right, we got some Picasso artwork down here. In fact, I don't think this is anything. Nope. Huh. This is Brody Brand. The only reason why I say "huh" is because a long time ago I found a Brody chair, mid-century chair, in the trash. It would actually be on today's day, but it wouldn't be this town. It's one of the smaller developments I drive through later in this video. I don't need the kids' artwork. But I remember bringing it to Lambertville and I didn't sell it. And then Tony took a photo and sent it to his auction friend, and he was like, yeah, we don't want it. And I was like, well, I guess it's not as great as I thought. I thought anything mid-century was hot. It's a nice mid-century chair. I think it was an office chair, but it was made by Brody. Same brand. Oh, I heard that bird. I don't know what bird it is, but I heard it. It's a spring bird. All right, I don't know if these are metal. Usually they're not, but it looks like it has rust on it. Nope, plastic. That's just dirt. Plastique. Yeah, those bumpers are always plastic. Cars aren't made like they used to be. I assume because of the wind we had last night, it's actually supposed to start getting windy again in about an hour and a half. I guess that's why a lot of people don't have a lot of bulk out. I do see a white box up here. It looks like a picture frame, window frame. I think that's what that is. A window frame? Yeah, wood window frame. Can't do much with that. It's also broken. Really can't do much with that. Speaking of broken window frames, my warehouse door has this, like, I don't know what you'd even call it. It was made to hold 8 panes. I guess it's a sash, right? Is that the right word? Anyway, it's meant to hold 8 small glass panes, and it slammed closed yesterday because of the wind. And the wood, I guess, was so rotted, completely snapped the window frame that was inside. Now, there was no glass in it, and I put a piece of wood behind it beforehand, but it's just like, things are breaking now with this wind, just snapping things in half. Anyways, I guess just one of those weeks, hopefully the last week where it's this cold and windy. I'm over it, I really am. Nothing over there. Alright, just kind of getting depressed there. I was kind of thinking to myself, what am I going to do? Is this going to be another day where we just don't find anything? Does not look like that's the case. Ooh. Possibly some stainless. I say ooh because I want to get, maybe I should grab that. That might be perfect for me. I don't know if that's glass. If it's glass, it's got to go back out. I can't smash it and see that it might be plastic. Seems like it's plastic. Oh, you know, I should probably take the other thing. Maybe I could rig something together. Oh, there's a bunch. That was pretty disgusting. Alright. So you guys know I have that big Christmas wreath I use. It needs some color to it. So I put like a gold bow on it, and it looks nice, but it needs like some red. Red or more gold. So that should be perfect. The only thing was I kept finding those ornaments. Oh, wrong button. Kept finding those ornaments, but they're glass. When the wind blows, you don't want that glass to fall on the ground because it literally will shatter, especially in the winter. So if it's plastic, it's all right, but for some reason, all those large ornaments are always glass. Those felt like they're plastic, so I took the wreath thing because maybe I can take a couple off that and either spray paint it or do something. But it's almost like it's the right size. Harder to find those larger ones like that. Oh, furniture on the left. What we got out here this week? What is that? What is that? Small dresser? Nightstand. I don't know what that is. Maybe a nightstand. Just one. What are you going to do with one? Alright, I've seen a bunch of garbage out here in that corner. So I was going to walk over here and see what's all about. That might just be construction debris. That's what it is, huh? No, plastic. Nope, not for me. Tell you what, parallel parking that van wasn't too easy. Don't have a lot of space to kind of turn yourself over there. And once again, people ask me, why do I park so far away? So with that, I didn't realize that I had to pull off and like look and see what it was. So I pulled up pretty much right there, and I was like, well, now I'm too far to pull into this spot, so I had to parallel park it. Although I do edit these videos, so it's just like me getting out of the van and just walking over to the pile, whereas I don't just film me driving all the time. So if the garbage truck to our left, I don't just slam on the brakes. I don't go from 20 miles to 0 miles, 0 miles per hour in a matter of a split second. I kind of slow down and pull off to the side of the road. It might appear that is what I do, is I just slam on the brakes, but I slam on the brakes 20 or 30 feet past. And I kind of just pull off like over there and then walk and then pick something up. Or it's the way I edit it, which might seem like I park so far away, and it seems ridiculous. That's just one of the many reasons. I've gotten a lot of comments recently that have kind of been repeat questions on the channel. I would say this, I do post a lot, 6 videos a week, Monday through Saturday. So if you guys are curious, I probably answered your question or comment at some point in the last 7 years. So if you are curious about something, just sit down and watch a couple of my older videos. Binge watch the channel, over 1,000 episodes of trash picking. Alright, I kind of had a perfect example of what just happened when I was talking about. So I pulled up and I saw this red thing. Well, I saw this red thing from over there, but I thought it was just plastic, and then I realized, oh, it's a vacuum cleaner. It's that person's trash can. So I saw the front of that, and I was like, oh, that might be a vacuum cleaner. As I got closer and closer, I realized it was. I made it up probably about another 15 feet. And I was like, oh, I can just get out here, or I can put it in reverse. I wasn't going to park on that ice, so I just put it in reverse and kind of pulled closer. I also was about to park right there, and I was like, if somebody comes down this way, they're not going to be able to get by me. And literally, as I put it in reverse, there was a car coming down that way. I was like, wow, played that one smart. You got another painting on the right. In fact, actually in my driveway, I parked in the middle of my driveway. So last night it was warmer, or yesterday it was warmer in the afternoon. Some of the snow melted. I got up here, it looks like just wood in a mattress. So it was warmer. So I was like, you know what? I better move a little bit closer up in the driveway. So I moved the van while the ice was soft and kind of slushy, and then overnight it froze. So I wouldn't be able to get out this morning if I didn't move it, because where I park my van is literally just nothing but ice right now. Gotta love it. Gotta love winter. Look at all that salt. All that white stuff is all just salt residue. Is that crazy? Alright, we'll make this one quick. I would say this, I did watch a, I don't know if it was an Instagram or... Go. I think it was on Instagram, where a guy was driving for FedEx, and he was really, really mad because he got stuck on a hill that had a little bit of ice on it, because the vehicle was only a rear-wheel drive. And a lot of the comments were like, why don't they make those big box trucks all-wheel drive? But like, he was like really like spazzing out, like he was going crazy over it. Very thankful in my life, never been that angry at a job, because I imagine you'd probably be very, very frustrated. But then again, I guess if it's your job, I don't know, like FedEx or UPS, granted you want to get everything delivered, but it's like, yo, I can't do it, I can't do it. What else do you want me to do? But anyway, it was interesting to see it, that other people are stressed out over rear-wheel drive vehicles. But I don't know why they wouldn't make those box trucks all-wheel drive. That would make a lot more sense. Let's see if these are even metal, or are they, what the heck are they? Oh no, they're composite of some sort. Usually I'd cut the wire on them, but I'll leave them in the very, very rare circumstance if somebody wants some lamps. There's a nice matching pair there. They don't sell too well, but if somebody wants them, I don't want to. I mean, I probably should just cut the wire. We'll let the next person have it, if there is a next person. Probably won't be, but tomato, tomato. Oh, looks like we have a chair up here anyway. Maybe. Oh, it's a chair, but it's a wood chair. Oh, missing the back, or at least the top rail for the back. This intrigued me. I think it would intrigue anyone. How to build a lighthouse. Kind of cool stuff, but not stuff for me. It's all wood. It's all like crafting stuff. I don't know. Should I take it? I guess I can just burn all the stuff that's just not really sellable stuff or donatable stuff. don't need those. Or those. Let's see what's in this one. Nope, not that one. Not the last one. So these are all like stuff that's in plastic. These, I mean, that's some of my onesies. The other ones are like shelves. Yeah, the other ones were like shelves, or what's the other one? Not picture frames. Anyway, they're not for me. I took all the ones that have anything that's still sealed up, so anything with plastic on them. I might have missed like maybe 1 or 2 items in these other boxes, but my idea with that is I'm probably going to donate them. Like the last one I picked up, I don't think I'm going to try selling them. I don't think they probably will sell, but it'd be something great where if somebody wants to do arts and crafts, I think somewhere where I can donate it, somebody will enjoy painting them. Alright, well this is the development I was talking about. Oh, that's really funny. This is the development I was talking about with the Brody chair. So I was on this road, just probably, well, this road curves around. Anyway, I said that it was funny because this like chair for the kid. Oh man, wow, when it has little handles for like drinks. I've never seen that. Well, I don't have a kid, so that'd probably explain why I've never even thought about that or seen that. But it has little handles for drinks, and it's almost like they're almost like hands, like the Hulk. You know, the Hulk has his like the Hulk glove. Anyway, I think that might have been for Spider-Man. I should have taken a better look at that. That thing might be a collector's item. Almost fell there. Alright. So, I'm home. Parked all the way over here. Kind of like not really in my designated parking spot that's over there. Because this is dry land. Dry land is valuable around here. We found some things. Kind of happy we did. I don't know if I'll make a run to the metal yard. I don't think I have much more after this, so it's not like it's really worth it. But I did pick up these boxes. It felt kind of weird. I don't know. Like it almost felt like this is sort of like donation, but there was one garbage bag there that was garbage, and then there was also garbage underneath this. So kind of felt weird taking it, but it wasn't marked for donations. Usually, you ever donate stuff to those companies that come up and pick up stuff, you have to write something on it, and none of these had markings. So although it felt weird because it's kind of like brand new, good, donatable inventory, people like to throw things out for some reason. So I picked up these boxes. I took the boxes that had like this stuff, so it's kind of hard to see, but you can see it. It's still in plastic. It's been wrapped up. This is from Frank's. I don't even know where Frank's is, but that looks like a pretty vintage sign on that, or vintage barcode and sticker. $6.39. So I took the boxes that had, you know, a lot of this stuff that was all brand new, never opened. I left the boxes that had a lot of stuff that was already used, some that were painted. So we got that one. This one I was hesitant about because, I don't know, I feel like these, although these are great for storage, they're very difficult to sell if they are not authentic antiques. But they're great, and if somebody else wants to do some crafting, pretty cool. This one also had a bunch of new stuff. That's how you're making a lighthouse. You paint your own lighthouse. So pretty cool. Kind of feel like I should have taken the other ones, but the other ones weren't like this. Like I said, Some of them were already used. Some of them were just parts and pieces. So I don't even know how really to explain it. I would say if it was like this, it was just the lid, but there was no bottom. Or if it was shelves, they were the side parts of the shelf that you put into the wall. So it was just parts and pieces. Like this stuff is all almost fully intact. Everything you need is in one chance, one shot, one box. So it is what it is. I don't know where I'm. I guess I just throw this in the warehouse. Really running out of space. And funny enough, we're bidding on some storage units to end today in 3 hours. And currently, high bid is at $10. Guess who's weighing them? So, in the middle of summer, it's not like that. But when it's 14 degrees out, which it is today, and it is right now, with a high of 22, and a wind chill in the single digits, you're going to get some bargains here and there. So stay tuned. Hopefully we win them. I wouldn't say hopefully we don't win them, but might be a cold clean out later on today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. It was fun to get out trash picking, find some treasure. And of course, if you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe down below. Catch you guys next time for next episode. Till next time, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace.